Okay, if we're in the London airport, we're going to start off our little time in London with getting a train into the city. So here's how you get to the subways from the airport. Alright, so behind me is the train tickets for whenever you literally you can get to here from the airport. You just take some steps down. And we just learned that this is probably not the most recommended way to do it because it's more expensive. Better way is to walk 10 minutes to the underground directly, and then you'll be able to buy tickets cheaper. So that's what we're about to do. Alright, there's the signs to the underground. They're a circle with a little line through them. See, it's not even bad. They have these little treadmill walk thingies. Okay, so more budget advice here. So basically, we went here to buy like a Oyster card, and you can get a 7-day pass for £85. But if you go over here, because we're only staying for 5 days, and you can pay with your debit card every time you slide through, and they will not charge you more than £60 per day. So that adds up to about, I think the max they could charge me is £75 for the 5 days we'll be here. So it's actually cheaper to just use the debit card here.
Going incident. Could customers please start leaving the station? Follow staff's advice and directions to leave the station.
Crazy. Oh, I can't breathe. ¿Por qué las personas están de mal humor?
We just checked into our hostel. It is like 20 bunk beds. It looks like something like out of Squid Games if you watched that. And we went and got a padlock because we do have a locker but no padlock. So I've got my things there. Here are the bathrooms. They're obviously public shared bathrooms for everyone renting the beds. It is mixed dorm, so Angel and I are in the same room but different bunks. But yeah, it's actually a really pretty hostel. I'll have to show you some of it, probably not necessarily tomorrow, but the next day, because we're coming back here after a little like full day plus sort of overnight trip we're doing out of the city. So I will be showing you more of this hostel, but for now we're gonna go find something to eat. And here's the exit at nighttime with the pretty fountains, and there's a cafe over there, and we're actually right by a park. So yeah, it's a really cool setup. And it's actually a beautiful evening out here, you know, end of summer, start of fall. It's about 69 degrees Fahrenheit, 20 Celsius. So yeah, we're just enjoying it. I've never seen London this warm, and I love it.
Let's do it twice. Right.
Okay, so it's like 7:30 in the morning, a little bit of a rainy day. I regret not bringing the ponchos because we are having some rain, and this rain jacket doesn't cover the backpacks, but we'll make it work, and we're going to get to our bus stop for the next city. Cuidado, amigo. So we just got off the train station and we are going to head over. So basically, fun little story. We always go to stadiums whenever we are anywhere with stadiums because Angel is really big into soccer. So we're going to Anfield Stadium today and we're about to take a bus over there. Okay, and here's your little reminder. If you're a backpacker, always have a poncho. I thought the raincoats were going to be enough, but now it's raining like crazy and we're like, oh my gosh, our backpacks can't be getting wet. So we're getting some emergency ponchos. In case you ever wondered what it's like to ride on the top story of a double-decker bus. We are at Anfield now. There's their champion wall behind me. We have about 30 minutes before our tour and we need to find a place to put these backpacks down because according to the website you can't carry anything more than, I guess, the size of a paper, like a sheet of paper in. And hopefully maybe some cameras. So we'll get that figured out. They're supposedly doing like a promotion because they just had a big game here where they're letting people store their book bags here for not too much. Like I think £5 for small, £10 for big. So it'll end up being about 30 for us. So we're gonna try to find that spot now. We just dropped the bags off and good news, all of our bags counted as small bags. So we only had to pay £20, which is awesome. And now we're gonna go to the tour. Alright, well we already started the tour. There's this beautiful big picture window on the 6th floor where you can look down and see all the cute little English townhouses. So that's cool. Let's keep going. I'm the camera girl for Angel today and it's actually a little bit hard because the light is not that great, but here is the stadium behind us and it is raining beautifully right now. So we're all done with the stadium tour and now we are getting dinner, and our dinner ended up being some KFC because there were only 3 sit-down restaurants we could find in town and they were all American fast food. It was Subway, McDonald's, or KFC. And Angel and I have a little bit of a history with KFC that I actually have hidden back in one of my old videos if you want to learn about it. Also, this KFC had a charger for my laptop now that we finally got the charger situation worked out. So it won and we're like, okay, KFC it is. So we camped out at KFC as long as we could, getting everything charged and all that, but the restaurant closed around 8:30, so now we are headed to the McDonald's because it looks like their light's still on, and our bus doesn't take off till like 11 p.m. Okay, and I just have to say we've been loving this Volvic water that's like just, you know, it's almost like how Hint is in the United States, or Propel if you drink that. So good. Alright, so now I'm here at McDonald's with my tea because in England you can get tea at McDonald's, so that's cool. And I also got a little flurry. It's called a Smarties flurry, and I thought Smarties were those little hard candies, but I guess here there's something else. But this looks good too. It's kind of like M&M's. So we managed to stay at the McDonald's till it was time to go. Now we're on a bus to get to our bus back to London. Alrighty, so we are at a bus station in Birmingham, not Alabama, of course. We're still in England. We had to get off the bus for about 30 minutes. It's like 2:30 in the morning, and the bathrooms here only accept coins, and you can only get change from euros or pounds, which we don't have. But luckily, the staff here were very nice, and I explained the situation, and they let me in, and they didn't even make us pay. I even said, I'm like, I don't mind paying, I just don't have a way to pay because I don't have euro bills or pounds. I only have American and soles and card. But the snack machines did work with the cards, so we have some salt and vinegar chips that we're gonna have now before we get back on the bus. Good morning from London. We just got off of our overnight bus and we're probably gonna look for some breakfast and then figure out a place to put these backpacks down so we can enjoy the day a little. Alright, so that was a good breakfast. My hair's up now because it's all crazy from when we were in the bus last night and I couldn't find my hairbrush. But anyways, now we're going to find a bus to the hostel we're staying at tonight, and then we're going to see if they're going to let us drop the backpacks off early. And now we're just going to chill at the hostel for a minute. They confirmed that we can drop our bags here early for £3 a bag, so that's not too bad at all. I'm going to upload some things onto my computer so that I have room to film more on my phone today. And yeah, then we'll get the day started. So uploading and all the things took a little longer than we expected, but we are getting out of the hostel a little bit before noon and we're going to head to some stadiums first. And we are on top of the double-decker bus again, headed to the second stadium, which is Emirates. These stadiums are honestly really far out from everything, so we're pretty much just going to, do a couple of little pictures at this Emirates stadium, maybe look at the souvenir shop, and then we're hoping to go to London Eye tonight before it closes, so we'll do that, and then we'll grab a late lunch / early dinner. Back in the train station, I think we're finally gonna get to see the Eye of London. We tried to last time we were here and it was closed for bad weather. Look at it, so beautiful, here we come. Getting warmer. Alrighty, so here we go. There is Big Ben and the London Eye right behind us, and it looks like it is open and operating today, so we finally get to go. Yay! So actually psych, because we should have bought tickets ahead of time. I will try to put the link down below. It's lastminute.com. They are official, and yeah, you need to probably get it at least a day out ahead of time. So we are going to go tomorrow before we head out. See you tomorrow for real. So we actually found a restaurant by Gordon Ramsay right over by the hostel, and I've never been that close to one of his restaurants and had the opportunity to try it. So let's go now. Alright, so that wasn't a bad meal. It was definitely a little bit pricey though, and I'm so sure that part of it had to do with it having a celebrity endorsement to it. But yeah, I mean, if you're really into Gordon Ramsay and you want to say you went to a Gordon Ramsay restaurant, otherwise you could probably get something similar for maybe a little bit less, but it was good food. Anyways, it's time for us to wind down for the night. We're just gonna chill. I'm gonna get some editing done. Ang has got some work things to do, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye. All right, and we actually just recently woke up. This light isn't great, but I'm also, I don't know, I'm actually not tired. So it's frustrating because I can tell that I look tired. It's like rebound looking tired. But anyways, we actually slept in a little bit because the way that the hostel's set up, we can't really set our own alarms. So we woke up like around 9 and we're getting out, and it's a little bit before noon, and we're gonna get something to eat, like a brunch thing, and then we'll probably just come back here and do some editing and things like that until it is time to go to the London Eye because we bought tickets yesterday. So we're still out looking for a breakfast option, and oh my gosh, they serve breakfast till so late here. It's awesome. I found basically the same jacket that I have from Iceland. Look at it. And I think I actually, now that I see the price here, I didn't pay a bad price for it. All right, so I just wanted to share with you our beautiful Turkish brunch layout. This is for both of us to share. It's got this is almost like huevos rancheros, if you've had that before, and then different kinds of cheeses and breads and even some sweet potato fries. So we're about to enjoy that. But I also just wanted to let you know, I've been thinking the hostel has been an experience. And I think we're going to make a whole separate video about that because it's been a challenge for me since day one. But anyways, we're going to enjoy brunch now, and I'll catch back up with you. It's okay. All right. All right, so now we made it to the London Eye, and they actually let us into the express lane because Angel had some paraphernalia that he bought in the souvenir shop from one of the stadiums yesterday, and the guard was in favor of that team. So yay us, we're about to go up. And I have not forgotten about leaving more reviews, so very satisfied. Alrighty, so that was fun. We're on the other side of the London Eye now, and we're going to try and find an ATM for some cash for roadside souvenir shopping. Alright, so here is a very considerate thing they do for us tourists, so we know which side of the road to be looking to stay safe. And good morning from the hostel. This is our last day in London. We actually have a evening/nighttime flight. So we are going to revisit Tower Bridge because Angel really enjoyed that the first time, and maybe take some pictures around Big Ben, and then I have lots of editing to do before the plane. And that is it. We've got our bags and we're headed to the airport so we can all say goodbye to London, and I will be seeing you when we get to Iceland. Hey bestie, I told you we'd be seeing each other again in Iceland, right? Well, here we go. So make sure you tune back in. I will be sharing so much. Until then, go make a great day, and we'll see each other next time. Bye bye.